This week in AMVs is brought to you by Chaotic Bad Raptor Productions. Yes, we really are just that awesome. Hey everyone, I want to thank you guys for joining me on another This Week in AMVs supplemental podcast. I'm doing another supplemental because, well, I wanted to give you guys an update of what's been going on. As I said last week, I needed to take a few days off in order to get the new website up and running, and I had done that. And throughout the process, it's taken a little bit longer to get up and running as I was expecting because, well, once I was pretty much finished with those few days, I had all up and decided to change everything. Basically, the original plan I had, the original website that you guys were seeing here last week, all went out the window essentially. And those of you who have been going to the website now, or at least going to the location that had been previously posted, anyone looking in on Twitter or following along will notice that the new website is actually up and running, and it is completely different than what the way the design was originally going. Basically, while I was going through everything, I had realized that in order to get the current website design that I was going with up and running and have everything work the way I wanted it to, I was going to have to program my own content management system from scratch in the background in order to get it to work. And anyone who knows me, any semblance of will know that I really hate coding. I really hate programming. I do a little bit of programming here and there, maintaining certain things, but for the most part, I can't stand programming. So I decided it was time to go look for a podcasting software, something that I can use as a content management system on the web in order to streamline the whole process. I had one that I was looking into, was working with, but it didn't work for video podcasts. It worked great for audio podcasts. That worked fine. But for video, it looked horrible. It just didn't work right. And so I stumbled upon WordPress. I know what you're saying. I understand. I know. WordPress, really? But in the end, it winds up being probably the best system for what I'm looking to do. After all, we do have some audio podcasts that I might start doing again, as well as all the old ones that I'd like to get posted, as well as video podcasts. And of course, I do go to cons and things too, and it would be fun to be able to post pictures and videos and things at the convention and do a little bit of discussion and talk about what's going on as it's happening. And I can do that with WordPress. They have an iPhone app that I can access with my iPhone from anywhere, update, manage, things like that, own content, comment features and all this other stuff embedded, which makes it really fun and fairly easy, actually. The whole process is streamlined. It creates its own feeds for multiple different feed types as I define it. So it'll create a feed for audio, create a feed for MP4 video, create a feed for YouTube, create a feed just for picture posts and things like that. So depending on what you're looking for out of what I'm providing, it'll create a feed for it, and you can throw it into your favorite RSS reader, your favorite podcatcher, iTunes, Zune, whatever. You can throw it anywhere you want, and it will work. So in the end, WordPress wound up working for me, so that's what I'm going with. And in the process of doing all this, I'm going through every single video, every single podcast I've made previously, and converting it into a format that will work for the new website. Trying to get it iPhone compliant, which is taking a little bit for the conversions and all that to go through. And in the process, it's basically eating up my computer right now. So at the moment, I'm unable to do any new recordings as these current conversions take all of my processing power, and I just don't have the processor to spare in order to actually bring you proper content. So I need to ask for a few more days. Looks like it's probably going to be the rest of this week in order to get everything fine-tuned the way it needs to be and all the old content up and running. That way, next week on Monday, we can start full steam back again, doing episodes just as normal. The Review Monday, I've got a really good Review Monday video is planned for the next video. Topic Tuesday, got a really nice topic to discuss. And of course, the Watch Wednesday, because there's always stuff to watch, always lots of videos in order to sit down and enjoy. So we'll have plenty of this stuff going on, and I do plan to continue adding content to the site now. Especially this week, I'll be doing some more updates. There's some videos that I've seen that I think you guys should go watch, and I might throw up a couple of updates here over the next couple of days that'll be there on the website of videos that you guys can go check out. It'll be, of course, text-based, but there'll be links and actual videos in that blog post. So, look forward to that. The website, if you guys don't already know, is the shorthand for This Week in AMVs. So TWIAMVS.ngsilver.com. That's the location. I am working on getting a much more easier to understand full-on head domain, but for now we're going off of a subdomain. So it'd be thisweekinamvs.ngsilver.com. Should take you to the location, and you guys can go and enjoy. I want to hear what you have to say about the update, about what's on there right now, the look, the style, where the podcast is heading. I want to know what you guys think after all this is supposed to be rather interactive. I take notes from you guys, and then I provide stuff for you. So, let me know your feedback. You can do so in the comment sections below. As always, you can post them to Twitter, or you can post them in the comments section on the new website. We've got comments there. I'm working on trying to set up a chat room on the website so that we can actually log in and chat. That'll go along with the live streams. So we'll be able to sit down and actually chat round the clock, and then also during live stream sessions. It'll be based off of IRC, so basically if you're in IRC at any point in time, you can hop into the chat room and join us up there. And then of course you can always go to the website and do it from there as well. So there's a lot of updates coming up here, a lot of things that has been milling around in my head over the last couple of weeks, or the last last month and a half or so since we started this, that I've been wanting to get going and just didn't have the time. And so right now I'm taking the time to get it all up and running, and hopefully you guys will be able to actually enjoy all of the content that's coming up here. I look forward to continuing to do this into the foreseeable future. And of course, if anybody has ideas for topics and video sessions or anything, and if you want to hop on and do some hosting of your own, let me know. I'd love to see some of the stuff that you're thinking of doing, and we might be featuring other people as well. So I've got Monday through Wednesday, but there's always Thursday and Friday available, and of course we could put out multiple podcasts in a day as well, depending on who all wants to do things. So if you're interested, of course, let me know. I'm up for ideas, up for comments, up for suggestions. Keep them coming, and I look forward to starting everything up again next week. It's been a blast this past month and a half of working on this, and I plan to continue doing this throughout the foreseeable future. We'll be hitting the ground running here this next Monday. Have to ask for another week. This week I have to apologize for that, but we're getting everything up and running, and it should be awesome once it's all up. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening to me babble here for the past 8 minutes, and y'all have a good evening. This is Nate, signing off.